Hey guys, welcome back to Kumasawa Reviews. Glad to be back. And what we're looking at is one I was looking forward to. The Sentinel re-edit Iron Man '09 New Century Armor. Now this one's a little bit different. It's actually a movie armor homage where the others are comic book. But you do see their iteration of the Mark 42 armor from the movies has that comic-ish twist to fit in with the rest of their armors. Alright. Looking at the accessories, we just pointed at the energy blades that it comes with. I don't believe those were used in the movies, but it also comes with the standard re-edit stand, which does form a piece to the Hall of Armor, as well as a variety of hands here. Now they are all open hands, just variations in the fingers. Alright. Have some other armors in the background, including the shape-changing armor, which isn't even out yet, so I'm glad to give you guys a peek at that as well. Now right now, this one has been an overseas event exclusive, but hopefully it'll be released here in the US. If you want to see it, let them know, because Sentinel's actually going to look at this, take a whiff of your feedback, and see if they want to release this. Now this is 7.5 inches tall, but seriously, make it known if you want to see this one. I'm just going ahead and give you that top to bottom, bottom to top look. The details are really nice. Surprisingly, this is one of my favorite armors from this line in general. And here you have it, Hulkbuster, War Machine, New Century, and again the shape-changing armor, which will be reviewed right after this. And again, the height is closer to War Machine than the shape-changing armor, which is more along the lines of the regular. This is a little bit taller. I don't know the reason behind that, but it is. Again, about 7.5 inches tall, as you can see there. And we'll also get into some posability here and things like that, go over the gimmicks, give you all the good stuff. Alright. Good posability in the neck. Now it has two neck joints where the neck meets the chest, the head meets the neck. Both of those are separate ball joints, which is cool. Now, a lot more range there. And then, as per usual with this line, two sets of abdominal joints there. Chest meets the abs, abs meet the waist. It's cool because it gives them that nice ab crunch and stuff like that. Now I do like the shoulder armor on this one. Two pieces of independently moving armor. Give them that extra range in the shoulder there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. As well as full wrist rotation there. It's good stuff. And I like how the shoulder armor also rotates back and forth. Now the side skirts do move, as well as the crotch piece, I guess. Alright. Now this does have some moving pieces, like the bleeding edge armor, as you can see there, which is really neat. I like that. Alright. Now one thing you gotta watch out for, while I'm still posing this thing around, showing off the double jointed knees and stuff like that, that moving piece you saw there in the hip, it just happened right there. It can pop off. Do not glue that piece back on. That piece is actually die cast. So what you want to do is just pop it back into place. You can see the two holes there. Pops back in really easy, and it snaps in place. Right here, I just didn't have it snapped hard enough. Once you snap it back, it shouldn't pop back out again or anything like that. Alright. And I love it. I love moving pieces and stuff. Moving over the ankle articulation. Pretty good ankle tilt, but I like that it has the movable toes as well. Alright. Taking a look at a little bit more of it. It does have some articulation in the chest there to help the arms go in and out. And I dig that. And one thing that's cool is that this line is constantly evolving. Even though you go back to the bleeding edge armor, and that's still really good. That's one of my favorite ones. And you can see that added piece there. Actually, extra shoulder swing. But just new little pieces of it to make them even more posable than before. It's a fun line to collect. Now popping off this back piece of the armor to reveal the switch for his light up gimmick, which again is a consistent thing across this line, light up eyes and chest. Now this one's pretty deep, the switch. They vary, so you would actually have to have fingernails to get in there. A nice bright light. It's more of a white light than any kind of color. But I dig it. It's appropriate for the costume. And I know I've said it, but again, I love this shade of red. They really captured the movie shade perfectly. You can see how bright those LEDs are. They're really good. This is a well done piece. I'm really surprised because I'm not a huge movie suit guy. I like the Mark 46. I really like the Mark 7. I think everybody on the planet likes the Mark 7. Those are a couple of the hot toys I have. The Mark 46, I can't wait for that one to actually come out, but I'm just not huge on, I'm not going to be that guy that collects every movie costume ever. Now we're putting on those gauntlets to attach the energy blades. And they look good. I actually like how that Wisteria looks more filled out with the gauntlets on, but it does limit his wrist articulation, so that's not really one I'd suggest having on all the time if you're trying to pose it around a lot, especially with the open hands and stuff. He's not going to be able to do those repulsor blast kind of poses and things like that. He just does not have the room to pin those palms up. And again, kumasao.com. Check out the Pictorial review as well as written thoughts just by clicking the info button or going to the description down below. Plenty of cool pictures, cool poses, etc., etc. Now to attach these energy blades, they just peg right in there, but it is a T-peg, so make sure you're pegging it in the right way and not upside down. You run the possibility of breaking it. Pretty strong plastic, but you don't want to risk it. Not really something. Sentinel's customer service is great, but do you want to pay to send those back and then get another one, etc., etc.? So just be careful. Alright. And now we'll take an opportunity to look at some of the posability here. Rather than doing just like a generic Iron Man pose or anything like that, we'll go for something a little bit different. And again, let it be known whether or not you want to see this released stateside. Maybe Bluefin can distribute it. I don't know how it's going to work, but they want your feedback. I was actually asked to ask for it, so. And there we go. Cross blades. I just plain like the look of this figure. It's a well done piece. And again, I do like that this line is evolving in terms of posability and stuff like that. It's cool. So again, Sentinels, New Century Iron Man, it's a re-edit 09. Those are my thoughts. I really dig this piece. Check out the full pictorial written thoughts, etc., etc. on kumasao.com. Links in the description or press the info button on your upper right hand corner. But see you next review. Glad to be back.